still wake you up at night, Trip? Do you still wake up in cold sweats thinking about it? I mean, it's been almost 2 years now since you were dropped on your head by Riot. And every day since then, has it bothered you, Trip? I mean, it must, because you're going around right now in OSPW trying to convince every single person that'll listen, every fan, every boy in the back, that that day hasn't affected you. And it has. You see, Trip, I look at you and I see the greatest comeback story in the history of OSPW. I see a man crippled in a hospital bed, unable to move with a halo on, neck brace keeping him from completely damaging his spine, and living in a wheelchair to walking miraculously to eventually obtaining his goal of once again being OSPW champion. But what's it all for? I know what keeps you up at night, Trip. I know because I've been there before. I know the reason you're OSPW champion now. It's not because you beat Cassius Kutcher in an Ironman match. No, it is because you want to convince yourself that you are not that cripple laying in a hospital bed. When you hold your daughter and you look at her before you put her to bed, do you think to yourself, you almost weren't here, child? Do you look at your hands and say, they weren't able to move? Do you sit there at night and cry the same tears you cried when you were laying on the ground when the EMTs carried you away? And don't pretend you weren't crying, because I was there watching. As you laid in front of Mom, crying. You see, at Power Struggle 2 on February 21st, you're not facing Cassius Kutcher, you're not facing Deacon, you're not facing an Emanon, and you're certainly not facing Xavier Fate. You're facing someone who doesn't care about your poor crippled body. I'll send you out in a stretcher and I'll walk away with the title, but that's the funny part. I don't care about the title. All I care about is proving one thing: how much of a liar you really are. Say hi to Mommy for me.